another episode. Today we're going to have Boris. We're going to take him for a test drive. We're going to talk about him. I'll show you around him. You might notice it's suddenly changed area where I am. Also, Boris has got a load of problems with him. That's why he's here. We're going to talk about it while we're driving around, and we're going to talk about what we're going to do to improve him. So let's get on. Welcome. We've got Boris today. So we're going to go on a little test run, see what's actually wrong with Boris, because Boris has got a few things wrong with him. He's got real bad gears. His lights are all on. The boot doesn't shut by itself. You've got to pull the trim down and actually do it manually for it to shut. There's a knocking on this side. God knows what that is. So, it's quite an original car. It's never been really modified, it's never really been all like that, apart from he's put some stickers on. Who owns this? That's about it, really. He's kept all the original wheels on it. Even the boot space, there we go, the boot space on these are quite good, really. You can get quite a bit of shopping in. It has got a bit of a, let's spin you around. It has got a bit of a high step on it, but it goes right deep in. Boot spaces on these are quite alright. You can get a decent size stroller in there, because I've got one in there before, and you still can get that down, and the boot lid. Is still all on original paint, apart from the black line at the bottom. I painted that. It has a green interior with this nice design in it. Seats do need a clean. When you have like this colour interior, it will go like this. It's even got a CD changer, what's in the boot, tape player, and that's still original. It's never been took out. The dash is in immaculate condition, no scratches. Mine's just all at the top, it's just covered in scratches. Even all the steering wheel is still all in good condition. To say it's got 131 on clock, it doesn't feel like it's got 131. The steering wheel's still all there, but as you can see, it's all nice and original. He does look after this, apart from the headline has just started to sag. That's the only downside to it, but we are looking for another one to put the headliner back. It's got a nice 2 litre 8 valve engine, nice perky. Let's put this cover up. There we go, we can see that nice 8 valve now. He's never really had any trouble with the engine on it. He's got a bit of a problem with gear linkage, what's going to be in one episode, and that's down there on the gearbox. You've got an arm, and that's for where you can see if it's in neutral or out. Then they always tend to seize up. I've had loads on VWs and Audis what have done exactly the same. I will do a video on that one, yeah, it's even got its original wheels what it came out with. All original paint. It's all fading in different places, as you can tell. It's got lack of appeal, but it's still doing very well for its age. Let's see if it actually shuts properly. No, this is one of the problems. And then it goes like that, and then you can't get into it. You got to open it by the key. But I'll be doing another video on that. So let's go see what it's like to drive. So, as you can tell, there's rattles in here at the moment. I need to investigate them. I don't know where they're coming from. We've got an engine light on. We've got an ABS light on. I know what's wrong with them. The sensor on the catalytic converter, it's reading below threshold. And I've tried 2 sensors in it already, and it's still saying it. So I've bought like an adapter. So what it does, it moves the sensor away from the exhaust and makes it read less. I'll show you it better in a video. The ABS, well, that's the ABS pump. I'm looking for one of them. The brakes work fine. They are a bit spongy, but it's one of them. It's a 2000 model, so it's the first one of the first Beetles what came out anyway. So that's just because I'm running low on fuel. At the moment with the gears are like trying to play Guess Who. It's like trying to stir a spoon in concrete. That's how bad the gears are on it. So that's going to be one job to do. There's a rattle, well, banging coming from front. But apart from that, it is lovely to drive. God knows what that rattle is. I really don't know. It's the first time it's done it today. I don't know what it is. I'll have to investigate. So this car's with me at the moment to get all these repairs done. He's not fussed out how long it's going to take, as long as it comes back alright. The 2 litre in one of these, they're nice to drive. They're quite perky and got quite a good power range on them. But I don't know. I think I prefer Eleanor. Eleanor is a 2.3 V5. I built that. She started with a 1.6 8-valve engine. The oil pump failed when my wife was driving it, and it blew out the bottom end. It was actually sounded like a cement mixer with spanners in it. So we put it in a friend's drive, left it for about a year and a half. She said she was going to scrap it. I said I wanted it. I wanted to put an engine in it. I wanted to do something a bit wacky with it, and I have. So that actually, when you drive that, it actually sounds like thunder. So there is a video going to come up on Eleanor. I've named it Eleanor because I don't know. I like gone in 60 seconds. I like the Eleanor But this one, it's nice and comfy. It's even, this model, it's even got heated seats. The only downside there is the driver's one don't work anymore. So that's a shame. The clutch on it feels a bit like you're pushing a big rock down a tiny hole. So it is going to need a clutch eventually. But it's one of them. You don't use it all the time. It comes out in like summertime, special occasions, events. You don't really use it that much. He's got a brand new car. He uses that every day. So he doesn't really he doesn't use it like a daily. It's more like a toy, really. He does take it out, you know, put some fuel in it, takes it around the block now and again, just to make sure the battery's not dead. But there was recently when he went really well, he couldn't get out of the house, and the battery died on it. So I had to go up and take the battery off and take it home, put it on charge for him. Well, apart from that, that's the only issue he's had really. He's always put anything into it what he needs, like a full service, you know, brakes, rear brake, disc pads, anything he wanted, he said yeah, just get on with it. So it's been a nice little car like that, and he's gone all over in it. It's been to Cornwall. I think he's gone to Scotland in it. Where else did he go? He's been all over in it. I know he's been all over in it. When he gets the opportunity, he jumps in it, he drives it. It is a nice car to drive. You don't get like much body flex like the convertibles. To say the convertibles got strengthening bars all in the back and everything. The convertibles, you get this tiny body flex. With this, it's quite solid. The accelerator pedal feels like I'm pushing a brick. Yeah, it's a nice car, but it's just a bit poorly at the moment. Once all these little bits were done, it'd be back to its old self again. And then you're going wrong here. He just doesn't let you. That noise is doing my head in. I bet he just turns the radio up. I think it's down to the floor mats where the accelerator's a bit hard. These floor mats, they're quite thick, and the rubber texture, sorry, and they're really thick. They're like heavy duty ones, and I think that's what's causing it. This clutch is really hurting my ankle. So there you go. That's Boris been for a test drive. Now we know what's wrong with him. We're gonna do each video on each thing on him. Then we're gonna get him back to his owner, and then the owner can get some happy mileage out of him. So see you on the next one.